members of Noida International Film Festival. My name is Ismail and she is my wife Deepa. We both are the producer for a Tamil short film called as Kagidam, which means paper. We would like to thank Noida International Film Festival for selecting our movie as an official selections for this year 2023. And we would like to share our experience, challenges, and what is the roadmap we have it after this film. So over to you, Deepa.
Hello everyone. First of all, thank you Noida International Film Festival for this opportunity and choosing our movie. And to be crisp and to begin with the ideology and our interest behind this movie is like the director, the maker of this movie, Mr. Vinod. He is a living example who is living in the neighborhood of the thin line which is channeling between the under poverty and above poverty people. Based on the true events he is witnessing in his day-to-day life, he wanted to picturize it in the form of an art, and we wanted to picturize that art form into a movie form. So the interest behind it for us and the benefit behind it for us is like the way the director portrayed the characterization of the movie, and he lived it while he was narrating the story to us. So which impacted us and which induced the interest in us to make it as a movie. And added element is like it has all the elements of love, struggle, talent, poverty, above poverty, and the living standard of the people in Chennai.
And when we are thinking about this, I think that getting the visualization of the director mind into the real thing, right? Because this film is having a internal shoot and the external shoot as well. So
we mean indoor and outdoor shoots.
Exactly. So that's where we thought, like, without having a proper clarity, it is going to create a mess. So that there before we start the shoot, right, we had went through a process where we have onboarded the drawing artist with the help of the director, and we have captured all the portraits, how this image should look like when we are getting into the capturing the motions into the camera, right? So that's where the new experience came into the picture. Other than this, there was a confusion with the artist. Artist. Because this film is based on the child artist who is between the age of 5 to 7 years, and second thing is we don't have a time to go for a proper auditions, and that's the reason we had a confusion whether how we should proceed. So male or
decision making of the gender of the character was the biggest challenge, because which would make more impact, either a boy or a girl.
And we have nailed down to a girl because they can add a lot of cuteness, emotions,
innocence,
and they can really play very well in that place. That's what we believed it, and that's how it came. And another part is that who is going to be the child artist, because we are not going into the auditions, and we need someone who is familiar with us, because the duration of this whole shoot we kept it for the 2 weeks, and there were a lot of stressful activities, like morning she has to run for 30 minutes, and afternoon in the humid climate she has to act in the closed room where we don't have electricity or the fan, so that is another struggle. And in between the morning and the afternoon she has to act in the outdoor locations, which is again a humid. So this kind of a challenges we added. So we thought, like, someone who is already familiar, who is having a experience in terms of the method acting, we should onboard it. So that's where we have chosen our daughter to play a key role, because she understands very well the requirement. She can understand the sign of the director, what he wanted, and those are the few things which I can call it out.
And the other challenges added to his details, like when we were doing the scene in the wine shop, people started gathering, and then they made a lot of chaos, like they trying to appear in front of the camera, and we had to run from that place for and somehow we got in a different wine shop where we were able to do the shot. But again, there also people started abusing, making use of the children, then the other challenges like the school scene, where it was during the election time in Tamil Nadu, we were not getting the permission from the schools to shoot. We literally had to wait for 6 months to get the permission. And the other biggest challenge is, like, as soon as we got the permission from one of the school, just in 24 hours we had to arrange our team, gather the team members, and the accessories and the equipments, the arrangements, everything had to be done within 24 hours of time.
Yeah. And I think that one of the key things, call it out, that these are the new challenges which we have faced it, and I should thanks to the whole team for making this successful. because when we think of from the human resource point of view, right, all the back-end technicians teams already we are familiar, they understand the director language, so that has certainly helped us. And other thing from the artist point of view, if you ask me frankly, we have not onboarded any film industry like the professional artist in this place.
It was amateur people,
yeah.
like he playing the father role, me the mother role, and the main role, child artist, was done by our daughter.
And professor role has been played by my friend's father, who has done a good job over there. And other than that, there are a lot of the characters moving around this film here and there, and even in one song you can see that the characters, those are the real time actually the hawkers who are sitting over there, and that is a life which we want to showcase it in this film. So that is also the one of the good part which happened, or blessing given by the God for this film. So when we consider this, you can imagine that what kind of efforts we have put it, the challenges, and all the time we were very much determined about the quality. So that's where we have to invest a little bit more on that side to get the things done. So the investment was one of the concerns, but seeing the output, I think that it has satisfied, it has gone beyond the par.
It exceeded our evaluation, but still it was worth spending.
Yeah. And I should thanks to the director, because the way what he has narrated the film, the outcome was exactly same. And there are the plus or minus from the scene wise, but overall the outcome, if you're getting it, then we should be happy with that. That's how I'm thinking it. And based on the outcome, we know that this film need to be circulated to the film festival, because we need to get the audience pulse, we need to get the review from the judiciary or the jury who is going to watch the film and share their input. And that's where we thought, like, let's circulate it and get the feedbacks. And so far we have got a lot of feedbacks in terms of the performance, in terms of the technical depth, and many other places in the positive ways. So this has encouraged us to take one more steps. So very soon we are going to release this film in the we are going to screen this film, actually I would say, that in the south side, so that other big celebrities or the technicians can come and watch the capability, because this film is all about the potential, about the growth of the individuals, and that's how we are planning to have it. And as we said, this film is purely based on the child, so that means the audience which we are looking around is any ages, because there is no limit in the ages. And it can easily attract whoever understand the subtitles, who can understand the Tamil language, or who can understand the visions, because it's more on that place. And the main USP of this film is the child artist, because she got a lot of recognition for her efforts so far. And screenplay, we got a recognition for that. Best music award also we got it, and also the best cinematography acknowledgement also we got it. So that's why there are the many places where we have the good USP, where we feel that you can it is worth to watch this film. And other than this, I think that you can see my contact details, where we have the list, like my email address, my website details, where you can certainly reach out to me if you have any inputs with regards to the film, or any queries about the technical aspects. Feel free to reach out to us. And once again, thanks to the Noida Film Festival for giving an opportunity and the platform to showcase about our films details. And we are looking forward to participate in the event virtually from our home, and wish you all the very best for this event to make it more successful.
Hearty thanks to Noida International Film Festival, and all the best wishes to all the upcoming directors. Please live to what you want to make it. Thanks.
Thanks.